Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gaming and Tech. This is a review of my latest microphone, the Neewer NW1500. What came in the package was the mic stand. It is a desk stand. It came with the shock mount, and it also came with the microphone, which had its own pop filter on the front. Plus also in the package came the Neewer Phantom power supply, as well as both the two XLR cables that you need to get everything set up. The whole package was around $36, $37, I believe. I can't remember rightly off the top of my head, but it was around $36, $37 off Amazon. And I must say, I'm quite pleased with the microphone. I'm quite happy with the microphone. It has everything I wanted in a cheap package. It's got me introduced into the XLR setup. Previously, I was just using a dynamic USB microphone. Another cheap one that wasn't that great, but it served a purpose. And so I wanted to get into the XLR setup, and this was a nice entry point. It had everything you need to get set up, and because it came with everything you need to get set up, if you want to upgrade in the future, all you got to do is switch out this microphone for a more expensive microphone, and you're still good to go. You don't have to bother getting all the other parts at the same time, unless you want to upgrade those parts. But it's a nice entry point. It's cheap. It's a great microphone. Now, what you're hearing with this microphone is me using it through a program called Adobe Audition. Now, I use it through Adobe Audition for a few reasons. It's because you can find the nice balance and nice tone and drown out any background noise with this program, and you can do it all live. It doesn't have to be done post-production. You just have the filters running live through your system, and it does it as you're speaking. So it's a nice addition, I believe. That's why I enjoy that program so much. It helps boost your microphone up to a decent quality when you get the right settings. But we're going to go through some different settings. We're going to try it without any of these programs running, just the microphone burr itself. Then we're going to try it using a program called Voice Meter, and then you're going to switch back to the program I'm using now, which is Adobe Audition. So on to the first switch. Okay, so this is how the microphone sounds using a program called Voice Meter. It doesn't have all the same filters as what was in Adobe Audition, but still, it's a pretty decent program where you can adjust your levels, adjust the bass, or take out the bass, or add more bass into the tone of your voice. And it's just, it's just a way of trying to make your voice sound a little bit better. Plus, it has different mixer channels. It's like a virtual mixer, so you can have your outputs and inputs on different settings. But you can hear my voice now. This is how it sounds in the Voice Meter compared to Adobe Audition. And then what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to the burr microphone itself without any programs running. Okay, so what you're hearing now is the microphone all by itself with no programs running. The microphone is currently right now using an XLR cable into the Phantom power supply, from the Phantom power supply into a Sabrent USB soundcard. That is something I forgot to mention earlier on, which I should have. I also purchased a Sabrent USB soundcard because for some reason the sound, it was picking up a lot of hiss, a lot of background noise when it was plugged just directly into my onboard soundcard on my computer, which wasn't very good. So I went and bought one of the Sabrent USB soundcards off Amazon, which was like $5. And it did make a bit of a difference. Not a huge difference, but it did make some difference. And it also, allows you to use a USB rather than plugging it into your onboard sound card. So this is how it sounds, just a microphone running on its own with no software, amping the sound or changing the bass or anything, which, like I said, it's a cheap microphone, but it gives you everything you need, and I think it sounds pretty decent. Okay, so we switched back to me using Adobe Audition. I don't know which one sounded best to you. I like the Adobe Audition Part 1 best, but you can leave a comment down below, let me know which you think sounded better out of the three, whether it was just on its own without any software, or whether it was using a Voice Meter, or whether it's like this one using Adobe Audition. But to wrap things up, I think it's a great mic at a great price, and there's some software out there that you can adjust the sound to get it exactly how you want. Everything you need to get a starting setup going, everything you need to do some podcasts or some voiceovers for YouTube videos. It's great at a great price. You don't need to break the bank to try and get into this stuff. Comes with everything you need. It's on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below to it on Amazon. And so if you want to check it out yourselves, you can click there and it'll give you a list of everything that's in it. Anyways, thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. I hope it makes your mind up if you was interested in getting this microphone. And I hope you subscribe and see my next video. Thank you very much. Take care.